Hey guys, I am back with another video, and today I have a very special figure that I've been wanting for a while. This figure and another that's actually coming soon, but as you've seen from the thumbnail, in this box is the, I guess, OC Toys Vegito Blue from Super Dragon Ball Heroes, which is the promotional. There's a promotional anime for the card game as well, and this manga. And I'll show you. It's this Vegito right there. And it finally came. I paid a pretty decent price for it, like $100. But this is it. And so yeah. Came in a shipment box, kind of like the Demonical Fit Time Breaker Goku. And here's the this is the accessories for him. They look pretty good. And then I'm guessing this is the actual figure. Yeah. Now let me get this out of the way. And here's the body and the figure. Let me bring this up a little more. Alright. So here is the Vegito box, and here it actually shows Vegito from the anime, but I don't think it is from this version of him is from the anime. And then here's the body, pretty sure. And yeah, I'm just gonna get some scissors here and cut this open here. I'll come back actually when I'm done. Alright, so I just cut it open here. Let's get this open actually. Alright, so here are the accessories he comes with. A lot of hands, two like things for his belt, some crossed arms, and then here are his final Kamehameha wave, like punching, like this, and more head sculpts and faces. And then here is no, this doesn't have tape on it. It was damaged a little here, but it's whatever. Here's probably, yep, oh, the figure itself and some neck pegs. Maybe they're extra, or maybe you could use it with another figure, but it's packaged really well. Well, here's the body, and it looks good so far. It's a little stiff. Yeah, 3.0 body. That's actually pretty stiff, but everything looks great actually. Here, I'm going to put a head on him, and yeah, I'll show you guys the rest of the figure. He also came with like these shoulder pads, extras maybe, I don't know, but I'll show you the figure. Alright, so here's the figure, like with the head sculpt on, and right off the bat, it just feels like kind of soft, like the material, like it's very smooth, and especially his hair. When I was putting on the head, it's just like the Daima, Goku, and Vegeta, and like what I mean by that is like the peg. It's super easy to put the head sculpt on. So here, if I grab another head, literally, it's so easy. It just easily pops off and pops back on with the next head sculpt, which I really do like. And yeah, but the only thing that's a little strange is it's more on this head sculpt of Vegito. But I don't know if you could see, but there's like some black, maybe that's like paint or something on him. But yeah, other than that, it looks pretty good. But yeah, it's like I don't know, like the material or plastic is just very soft, and it just feels like really, really good. And so, here's another example of the black stuff on his this figure. Yeah, I actually just tried to like maybe get it off, but it's like on there, like but I don't know, it's not that big of a deal. It's just a little mark, a little black mark. But yeah, overall the figure, it's really good, but there's just some paint, like little paint splotches here and there, like maybe, yeah, that's not gonna be coming off, but it's whatever. It is a third-party figure, so I mean, it's not really the worst, but it's just tiny little things. But yeah, the articulation is really great. 3.0 articulation. Ab crunch is all good, but yeah, I don't know why, but this thing keeps on popping out whenever I do it. If you could see there, if I do it too much, but yeah, this figure, it feels good, like really nice and smooth and everything. And yeah, his articulation is just like normal 3.0, and I just love how it's so easy to do the head swaps. But yeah, the ab crunch is pretty good. It's just that this thing keeps on popping out like that. But yeah, it's 3.0. Oh, well, that just happened. That just popped off. That's not good. I think it could just pop back in though, right? This is kind of what happened with my Majin Vegeta, and Vegeta, Daima Vegeta, but maybe it's just the wrong way. Oh shoot. Am I putting it the wrong way or something? Here, let me check this one actually. Hopefully I didn't break it, because that would not be good. Okay, so this is the inside. So this goes like this. And it should just pop back in. Or here, I'll get to you guys when if I fix this. Alright guys, so I actually did end up on fixing the figure. So all I really needed to do was for the joint here that was detached, I just had to like force it like pretty hard actually to try to get it back in, and it did end up popping out again, but I just gotta be careful with it, like not to like really put a lot of force on it, because I was trying to change his hand, and I like was dangling it just by just this, and when I took the hand off, it just came off. So yeah, like you had to use like pretty good force to try to take it off, but yeah, other than that, I got it back on. It works perfectly fine. Yeah, his articulation is great. He feels really good, like I said before. And let's get to the accessories he comes with. Alright, so for accessories, he comes with 5 faceplates. One when he has like a stern face, when he's smiling, another one when he's like happy, I guess, and then well, this one's kind of like when he's like cocky, I guess. This one is like when he's saying it's like the Zamasu, when Zamasu's crying. So that's actually kind of like specific to Dragon Ball Super. And then this one's like a surprised face, I guess you could say. So there's no like teeth, like charging up key face or something. His teeth is like grinning, or grinning, so, or like a yelling face. So there's not really like fighting faces, except for like maybe the first one when he's just it's like a straight face. But yeah, the faces look great. And then obviously he has his windswept hair to both sides, and then his normal hair, which all look really good. And then if we go over here, which is actually all of his hands, he has instant transmission hands, kind of like key blast hands, or like keyblade hands. He has fighting stance hands, like Kamehameha hands, and then these hands are, yeah, with the peg for the final Kamehameha that he comes with. And then these hands are, I'm not too sure actually. Let me get one of these out. So, I'm guessing like a hands kind of like the other Vegeta that I reviewed, when he's like maybe putting on the glove. That's the only thing. Like, oh, I think he's like grabbing his finger, like come over here, or like bring it on or something. That's cool. And then these two spots where the faces sat. And then we have a crossed arm piece, which you could put on. I won't do that because I can't take it off. I feel like I'm gonna break the figure. And then these are for his like belt when like the wind, and it's like windy or something. And then here we have actually more accessories. These are like punching hands when he's like doing a barrage of punching. I think they're really cool. The only problem is that these pegs are really small compared to the Vegito. And I tried to put on one of these other hands, and the pegs are just pretty tight, I guess you could say. And it just feels like they're gonna break the figure, which is not that good, but I guess you could heat it up maybe, but I'm not too sure. I just really wanted to put these hands on, but I just feel like I'm gonna break the figure. Then of course we have the final Kamehameha, which does look different, but I kind of like that it's different colors. And then that came with a figure, 2 extra or maybe they're different sleeves, I guess you could say, kind of, on the figure there. And then, yeah, he also came with an extra neck peg. So yeah, he came with a decent amount of accessories, really good amount actually. And yeah, I'll get back to the figure. Alright, so yeah, I mean, I had some like errors along the way with this figure, but it's a good figure. It's very, very nicely detailed, straight from Super Dragon Ball Heroes. But yeah, I did at first have a hard time taking this first piece off of him, but after I did it once, it's really easy to put back on. Though, the only thing I wish that this figure had was more fighting faces, I guess you could say. Especially since he comes with, like, the punching barrage and everything. But yeah, I mean, overall, this figure is great. Not just because it's Super Dragon Ball Heroes and that's my favorite anime, but yeah, it's really nice. It feels great. He's a good figure, great articulation, and yeah, I'll probably doing like a posing video, trying to maybe hopefully not break this, because I think I saw like one other YouTube video on it, but like the piece in here is very, very, very stiff. Like this moves smoothly, but I just don't want this to break off again. So yeah, other than that, I think this is just mine. You could probably put some like stuff on there to make it more loose, and that would make it 10 times better. So until I find one thing, something like that, then it's oh well. But yeah, I'm actually gonna do some comparisons with other figures that I have from Super Dragon Ball Heroes. And yeah, I mean, this figure's great. The detailing on it is really, really good. And it reminds me of the Resurrection of Vegeta, especially the gloves and stuff. But yeah, he's just such a nice figure to have. I mean, other than some things going wrong, it's just such a good figure. For like $100, I mean, you know, some things were wrong, but the amount of accessories you get and everything, it's pretty good. Now I will be probably getting a head swap for like a base form, because I feel like that would look really good as well on this figure. But until then, this is what I got. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing some size comparisons, so yeah. Alright, so this is him compared to the Zeno Goku from Super Dragon Ball Heroes from Demonical Fit. And yeah, it looks pretty good, even though they're actually not from the same timeline, I guess you could say, since this is the GT one. This is the fuse from Super. But yeah, they look great together. I'm really happy to own another figure from Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Alright, so this is him compared to the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. And now this one could be from Super Dragon Ball Heroes, or it could just be a fan-made whatever, but I'm pretty sure it's from Super Dragon Ball Heroes, except with that like Majin face maybe. But yeah, Vegeta's definitely shorter, especially since it's Super Saiyan 3's and his hair is down. Also combining with that he's short. But yeah, these are my Super Dragon Ball Heroes figures. I do wish that SH Figure Arts would have made some, because it's pretty hard to get some Heroes figures, but it's really nice how I have at least 3, well, 4, because I actually have a figure coming, and I bought it with this Vegito, and it's one of like my #1 figure that I've wanted. And if you been watching my videos, you probably know. But it's the Demonic Fit Ultimate Atrocious. I did order it, and after that I'll probably order the accessory kit that comes with the scythe and the keyblade and everything. But yeah, I'm really excited to get my hands on that figure. But this Vegito is just really good. I mean, if you get him for a good price, me personally, I would get him just because, well, I might be a little biased since he's, well, Super Dragon Ball Heroes again, but he's a really good figure. I mean, there's probably more Vegitos out there that you could get if you're looking for, like, for example, Z, then I'd probably get, that if you're into that, but this is my first fusion character, if I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure it is, but, yeah, this did not disappoint. I mean, the arm, it's whatever, it's still fine, it works completely fine, and he just, again, he feels great, and you could probably do some pretty good poses with him, but, yeah, he's a great figure, and, yeah, if, I'll see you guys in my, next couple videos, but, yeah, this has already been a pretty long, video, but, yeah, this figure's great, yeah, very detailed, and if I would give it a rating, I would give it, like, a 9 out of 10, just because it just feels amazing, and 3.0 articulation, probably get some really good poses with them, and especially since this is, I mean, even though it's not cloth, it's not, like, super hard rubber, so you could barely do any poses. It's like a nice, soft plastic, so you could still hit many different, poses with them. But, yeah. Thank you, for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.